Hello, welcome to this video. We're going to talk about more parts of the plan here. Obviously, you know how the plan is affecting me. Being stuck in a place with no view, brick wall, it's hot, it's hard to get fresh air, laundry exhaust, no intercom, all that other stuff. But it does get worse than that. So let's talk about the latest incident here. And I did share this in a post, but I wanted to make a video about this because this is just a perfect example of how people, seniors, and people with disabilities are treated on Long Island. And the fact that no elected officials, I don't see Ed Romaine, I don't see the Brookhaven town supervisor, Dan Panico, I don't see anyone helping these people. At least News 12, I give them credit. They've been covering this for a while, and they covered it again. This is an apartment complex in East Patchogue. So East Patchogue is, we'll show you where this is. And we talked about other senior apartment complexes, too, that have been the Elmont Senior Complex, fire. Remember we talked about this? Severely damaged at fire. Remember this? Remember this that happened here? This Foster, Maine. This fire that happened here. There was a flash flood, and then they were forced out by a flood that was never fixed, and they were just left out. Remember this whole thing? News 12 talked about it. We could show you on Google Maps about this as well. You can find it. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Right over here, I think. Yeah, this building right here. They were forced out of this building. There you go. You can see this building abandoned. This has been forced out. This building then burned to the ground. So these people basically have no home. Well, this is another situation here. So this is in East Patchogue. And we've seen this all over Long Island, that affordable housing communities, especially for those seniors and disabilities, are neglected on purpose. So this is Pinehurst. I believe it's somewhere over here, I believe. Conifer Village. Yeah, this is the place right here. Pinehurst and Conifer Village. This whole area right here. They're being neglected on purpose. All right, this whole area. So it may look nice from the outside, but there's a lot of bad things going on inside. And this was actually in 2019. This was taken, so it probably looks a lot worse now. So let's play the story.
And new right now, broken elevators and unsafe conditions are just some of the problems residents say have been plaguing their East Patchogue apartment complex. And it's not the first time they've asked News 12 for help. Kevin Vesey has more.
They keep asking for help, and they're not getting any help from any of the elected
I'm not comfortable at all. I don't
officials.
feel safe.
You don't feel safe here at all. You don't feel like walking out your own apartment.
This is how some residents at the Pinehurst Senior Apartments in East Patchogue feel. They say the building lacks security and is poorly maintained. And they say the owner, Conifer LLC, is no help.
After dark, there's drug deals going on outside, and there's all sorts of people that come in here that don't belong here. They're not living here, but yet they come and they roam the building.
Today we saw an elevator that was out of order in a building where many residents have mobility issues and an air duct that didn't appear to be clean.
This management
That was like mold.
does not want to work with residents.
This is not the first time News 12 has been to the complex. In 2023, there were complaints about garbage piling up, and in 2022, a pipe burst, sending water leaking into apartments.
Yeah, so the problems all
It's
started after
very
2020.
scary. I'm 66 years old. I do not want to have to live the last portion of my life like this.
And residents tell me building management has made recent cuts to security
Of
staff
course.
and maintenance
Of
workers,
course they made cuts.
which they say has made those issues
Trying to force them
even
out.
worse. And some of those residents tell me they'd like to move out, but they say they have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, because there's no other affordable housing on Long Island. Obviously, they have it much worse than I do, but everybody is suffering here. They have no options on Long Island. If they want to live somewhere safe and with a good quality, they're going to have to leave Long Island, and we all know where they very well may wind up having to go
In East
live.
Patchogue, Suffolk County, Kevin Vesey, News 12.
Not an easy situation for those people at all. Now, we reached out to the building management for comment. We're still waiting to hear back.
Of course, they're not going to. And where's the town of Brookhaven? Where's Suffolk County? Where's the help for these people? There is no help. Just like what happened in Elmont, there was no help. They just pretty much told you're on your own. You're screwed. That's it. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. So this is the complex right here. This is where it is. You can see it is in the Pine Barrens. Again, this was taken in 2019. And again, it's out of the way. It's not really a very convenient location for people. It's all the way in East Patchogue. Somebody made a comment, oh, that's one of the South Shore enclaves. East Patchogue is not. Show you where it is. It's all the way over here. It's almost next to North Bellport. All right? So it's almost next to North Bellport. So it's not a good area to be in. All right? Not a good area at all. It's not near the Patchogue at all. All right? It's way out of the way. All right? So this is just one case of what's going on and how people with seniors, and obviously it's not supportive housing, it's a different program, but regardless, if you're a senior, you're disabled on a fixed income on Long Island, you're treated like absolute crap. Meanwhile, everybody worships the Wall Street people. All right? Got another one for you. Residents of San Simeon by the Sound Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation Greenport evacuated due to unsafe conditions. All right, this didn't really get much coverage on News 12, but Newsday covered it. The New York State Department of Health continued to evacuate all residents of a Greenport skilled nursing home facility late Monday after Suffolk fire marshals determined the building's fire suppression and alarm systems were not working. The fire marshal's investigation came after a smoke condition was reported at 9:30 a.m. on Monday. And Suffolk County Fire, Rescue, and Emergency Services coordinated county transit buses and ambulances from across Long Island that arrived Monday to pick up the residents, according to the fire commissioner. The residents, some of whom could be seen being wheeled out of the San Simeon lobby on stretchers, were transported to other facilities throughout Nassau and Suffolk counties. We don't know where those facilities are. South Hilltown told Newsday that 110 residents were being evacuated and taken to other facilities. So this is a nursing home. It's a little different. It says from agencies, ambulances from agencies in Brentwood, Mastic, Mauritius, Port Jefferson, and Shirley were also on standby for patients. The smoke condition reported at San Simeon, so it said that there was, we are all from here and we wanted her to stay here, said Morris, 74 of Greenport. He added that a trip from the North Fork to the south could take up to 2 hours of traffic. She has to go to whatever receiving facility will take care of her. Right now, Southampton is the only one, so they're going to Southampton, basically. We wanted her to go to Oasis Rehabilitation and Nursing in East Mauritius, but they're full, too. So this is the problem that we have, and we're not building any more of these facilities as well. So this is another issue here we have. Newsday barely covered it, but News 12 barely covered it, I should say. But Newsday had another article. It says, San Simeon by the Sound had previous citation for fire alarm system problems. Fire suppression and alarm systems were not working. So this is the kind of stuff that goes on, and this is how people, seniors and people with disabilities, are treated on Long Island. And it's all part of the plan to get rid of us, to force us out. They're not building affordable housing. They keep building unaffordable housing for rich snobs, but none for us, of course. Because, hey, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Shut up and go live in New Jersey, or shut up and go live somewhere else. Long Island is a place for rich people now. And if you're disabled, you're going to be treated like absolute crap. And it's really ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Why don't they build these places? There was a perfect example, by the way, in Belmore. I'm going to just show you this area right here for a moment. Right off this road right here. There used to be a Knights of Columbus in this area. There's Knights of something like that. Let's see if I can go to a really old street view. I have to go all the way back here. Yeah, there used to be this here. I think this was a... Let's see if I can... It was Knights of Columbus over here. So this is a pretty big piece of property. They could have built some affordable housing here, but what did they do instead? No, they built houses for rich people. So that's what they did instead. That's what they do in all the same thing in Lynbrook. The Langdon, same thing. They built the Langdon over here. The Langdon in Lynbrook, which is Street View's probably not going to have it, but they built this. That's all unaffordable. Great location for people with disabilities. Great location, right by the train station, right by transportation. Probably doesn't show up on this street view. No, it does actually. It's just taken. But it's for rich people. It's all luxury apartments. No, just for rich people only. Sorry. People with disabilities can't live in prime locations on Long Island. We got to be treated like crap. This is the way. This is why so many are leaving, and it's all part of the plan. Of course, it is all part of the plan. Just another little thing here. There's another interesting thing that came up in Newsday. Actually, just want to. There's been a number of places closing down in Huntington. So Huntington on the North Shore, it says closed, closed, closed. A lot of places closing down in Huntington because it's all about the South Shore. It's all about, that's what it's all geared to. It's all part of that, the big plan, obviously, and the kind of stuff that I see going on in my area, like even Garden City is going downhill, at least the neighborhood between Old Country and Stewart. Yeah, you have people going through people's trash there. Almost looks like illegals. That car had out-of-state plates. Probably illegals. All right. And then back here in Mineola, another vagabond with a garbage bag walking through a decrepit parking lot. And then I get home, of course, there's people. I get home, and there's actual people, like, hanging out in a car staring at me as I go in the door. I felt very uncomfortable. This is the kind of stuff that goes on, because I can't live in the nice, desirable parts of Long Island. I got to live with the crap. I got to live with the problems. Because the rich people, they don't think we're worthy to even though, people with disabilities, no, it's not like these people chose to be disabled. It's not like they chose to be senior citizens. But they're treated like crap, and it's all part of the plan. So, and of course, when I bring this stuff up to my psychiatrist, he actually literally said recently, he's like, you need an exit plan. He really said that. Exit plan. Exit plan. It's kind of ironic that he said it that way, isn't it? So, there you go. It's all part of the plan. And I'll keep talking about these things because, hey, this is all part of what's going on. And our elected officials, at least News 12 has talked about it a little bit. It's all nobody's going to save. Nobody cares. Everybody worships Wall Street in New York State. They don't give a crap about people like us. What can I say? All I can do is keep making videos on it as long as I'm here. Good night.